Okay, yellow spring, foot bar up. Standing on the machine. Let's do just a golf ball between the ankles, so a little narrower, and you're about 2 to 3 inches away from your shoulder block. Head rest is up. Wrists and shoulders aligned. Press into your downward dog extension. So tailbone super high. Lengthen through the hamstrings. Your ears are right at your biceps, so your neck is long. Pull your shoulders back and down. And we're just going to push back as far as we can to keep our heels pressed into the carriage. As you exhale, pull that carriage back in, keeping your tail feathers high. Push it out. Exhale. So you're trying not to release in the hamstring and the glutes to pull back in. Keep that tail feather high. Closing the ribs. 4. Shoulders down. Neck is long. 3. 2. And 1. Let's bring the carriage all the way in. Let go of the foot bar. Hands down on the carriage as far as you can get them. Drop the crown of the head. Perpendicular. Walk your hands to your right. Pull that left hip back so you feel the spirality in the waist. Pull the belly button in. Walk through the center, other side. One more time, each side, over to the right. One more time, last time to the left. Good, come back to the center, hands back on the foot bar. Exhale, let's push all the way out to plank. High up on our toes. Scoop the belly, tuck the pelvis toward your chin. Close the ribs, shoulders down. Make sure your neck is supple. Crown of the head reaches to that high diagonal. Good, ankles are still about a golf ball apart. Tuck the pelvis one more time. We're going to control the carriage coming in halfway. Push back out, find that plank. Now try and visualize pushing the weight into your big toes. Get it off your wrists. Push the weight into your big toes. Keeping the ankles stacked. 3 more. 2. Hold that plank. Ragdoll, lift to the sky. Tailbone is high. Little pike. Coming to your bumper without crashing. Lift with the belly, pelvic floor. Staying high on our toes. Into that plank each time. 4. 3. 2. And we're going to meet up in your next plank. Hold that plank. Putting it together. Tabletop the knees in. Exhale, lengthen. Hike. Try and shift the weight again out of your wrist. Tabletop in. Pushing the weight to the back side of your body. Into your feet. Controlling the carriage with the belly and the pelvis. 3. 2. Last one. And we'll come into plank. Last hold for 8. 7. Scooping the belly, close your ribs, tuck the pelvis. Holding on to that imaginary golf ball right at the base of the pelvic floor. Last 3. 2. And 1. Bring it in. Let's twirl our wrists. Okay, one last thing here. Coming back up into that same position, except our ankles and knees are squeezed together. Walk your feet back to the crease of the headrest. Pull the headrest all the way up to its top position. And come into that plank. Okay, we're gonna elephant. Pitch forward in elephant, round it back. And push back into plank. So no pike. It's a scoop rounding through the back. Pull that carriage forward. And press back into plank. Two more. Scoop, lift the sternum into the shoulder blades. Pull the ribs back. Good, hold that plank. Tuck the pelvis, lengthen. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Twirl your wrists again. Good. Let's take our foot bar down. We're going to get our box. We're going to put the box between your carriage and the platform. So, because of my foot bar configuration and stay in a yellow spring, it's going to be at an angle. Don't let that bother you. Okay, we're gonna go into side plank. So I'm on my left side, left arm is on the box, right foot is forward. Each foot is on each shoulder block. Okay, we're gonna lift up into side plank. Make sure that shoulder is on top of the elbow and not pitched forward. So you have to push that carriage back. And arm up to the sky. Ready, we're gonna pull that carriage in, knees squeeze together, thread that arm through, open up, extend. Open up, extend. Belly button in, close your ribs. Make sure you're pulling that carriage in, not just letting the spring do the work. 3, 2, hold it there. Good. Next one, we lift our hips as we arc over. Come back parallel. Lift. 3, 2. Last one. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, facing the box. Hands on top, push back. Upper body extension. And bring it in. Other side. Left foot forward. Exhale, take it back. Hold that side plank. And threading the needle, pulling the carriage in. Squeeze the knees together. Don't let them separate. Keep the hips lifted. 3, 2. Last one. Hold that side plank. 4, 3, 2, and arcing over, lifting the hips. 3, 2. Last one. And let's bring it in. Good. All right, sitting, facing your shoulder blocks. gonna have to find a position that works for you. But placing our back against the box and arching over. Opening up through the chest. And carefully scooping chin to the chest to come back up. Good. Alrighty, let's keep our box. We'll put it on top of the carriage. Short box. Up against the shoulder blocks. Little arm work. Let's stay on one yellow spring. Long black strap. Sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, we're going to scoop to cervix. Elbows come back, palms to the sky. Lift through the sternum, but don't release and crack open. Lift, exhale, scoop, extend. Good, 3, 2, and last one. Good, bring it in. All right, holding on to the cable or the strap. We're just gonna up the ante here. Either stay what you were doing or come into a squat. 3, 2, and 1. Whee! Alrighty, feet flat again. Roll your shoulders back. We're gonna come into service, open into tree hugger. Nice big wide arms, soft elbows. Lift in the sternum, chin is neutral. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tree hugger hold. Come back, flat palms, elbows back. Push forward, Wonder Woman arms. Three, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Ready? Little tiny challenge. Come back, half heel on the box. Come into your squat. We have to push forward, Wonder Woman arms, and elbows back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back. Yay! All right, let's turn around. Sitting on the box, headrest is down, so your feet can go on the headrest. Short handles, short loops. Bicep curl. Make sure it's your bicep that you're working. Wrap the obliques. Elbows extend away from the body. They're lower than the shoulder. Palms facing your shoulder. Lengthen through the spine. Neck is long, chin is neutral. 8. 4, hold the shoulders down away from the ears. 3, 2, let's meet up in that bicep curl. Hold that bicep curl. Hinging, long spine. So hinge from the sit bones. No arching, no rounding. 3, 2, hold that hinge. Exhale, push those fingertips diagonally to the back corner of the ceiling. 4, 3, 2, back up. And bring it down. Beautiful. Alrighty, let's do long box. So shift the direction of your box. Staying on a yellow spring still. Or at any time, if you don't like the yellow spring, you can go to blue. Okay. Laying down on our box. You want the top box edge, add that bra line. Okay. Slightly externally rotate from the hip. Reach through the toes. Hands are on the rails, but right now we're going to focus on the lower body. Exhale as you tuck your pelvis, lift your belly, lift your heels. And relax. Well, don't relax, release. Exhale, tuck the pelvis, lift the belly, lift the heels. 2 more. Lengthen as you lift. Last one. Lengthen as you lift. Hold it there. Exhale, push through the heels of the hands on the rails, arching in the upper body, but keep those heels lifting. And then both sides of your body come down. Tuck the pelvis, lift the belly. Exhale, both sides of the body. So it's your shoulder blades that are reaching back, not the back of your head. And down. And again. Exhale, extend. Good. Hold it there. Little beat, beat, beat. Swim, swim, swim. 4, 3, 2, and release down. We go right back up. Exhale. Tuck the pelvis and lift the belly. Close the ribs. Arcing up. Good. Bending right. Keeping the legs lifted. Right and left. 2 more times each side. Lift those heels. Hold that arc, extend, and release down. Good. Okay, keeping your legs in that same formation. Let's take the straps and the cables off, choking up on our hardware. We got that same upper body extension. Arms stay straight as we come into that arc. Don't rush it. Heel of the hand reaches back into the ceiling. 2 more. This one, we're going to meet up in that arc for tricep extensions 8 times. Lift your heels, lift your belly, tuck your pelvis. Lengthen through the crown of the head. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it forward. Release for a second. We're going to go back into that, just adding on. Good. Reach through the legs again. Tuck the pelvis, lift the belly, close your ribs, arms are long, crown of the head reaches diagonally forward. We're going to come up, hold it, bend through the elbows. Good. Each tricep extension, you bend one knee and lengthen, alternate. Don't lose that core. Do 4 more each side, really squeezing into that tricep, tucking the pelvis, lift the belly, shoulders down, neck is long. And we have Grace Jones. 2 more times each side, lengthen. Last one, breathe. And bring it back. Good. Alrighty, straps or loops go back on the pegs, pushing through the upper body. Don't let your heels drop. Come into a full upper body extension. And down. Again. Full extension, lift through the heels. Both knees bend. Lengthen, lift the heels. 3 more. 2, Last one. Beautiful. Bring the upper body down. If you can, just open your knees to go into bug splat. All right, sitting right directly on your box. And flatten your body. Now try and drop your pelvis. Good. And come up. Good. All right, let's just stay here a bit. We're going to switch to a blue spring. Going to get a little drink of water. We're going to come onto all threes on the box. It's my advertisement for Daryl Steiner. Okay, I'll start on my left. So walk your knees back where you know that you have a flat back, not where you're rounded because you're tucked up here. Left foot goes in that long black strap. Okay, get yourself situated. You want to be ever so slightly toward the left side of that box. Push back through the leg. All right, tabletop it in. It's not a big motion. Flexing through the foot. Really push through that heel. 4. Belly's in, ribs closed, shoulders down, neck is long. 3, 2, and we meet up 1 in that extension. Hold it there. Circle the heel. 4, 3, 2, reverse. 4, 3, 2, reverse. Straight leg it down. Sweep that leg back. You must sit into your right hip. Keep your weight in your butt. 4 more. 3. 2. Last one. And bring it forward. Ever so carefully, taking your foot out of the strap. Good. Same leg. Left foot goes onto the headrest flat, and we push into runner's lunge. Your right foot is on the platform. Good. Pull it back. Get your right knee on that box before you bring your left leg around. Switch sides. Left foot in the long black strap. Walk yourself to the right side of the box. Long spine. Shoulders down. Belly's lifted. Push back. Tabletop bend. Three, 2. The next one, let's meet up out there. Circles. 4, 3, 2. Reverse. Lengthen through that leg. Side sweep. Keep your weight in that left hip. Lifting up in the belly. 3 more. 2. Last one. Float that leg forward. Good. Take it out of the strap. ever so carefully. Right foot onto the headrest, left foot on your platform. And bring it back. Make sure your left knee goes onto the box. And let's bring it up. Okay, before we get rid of the box, let's go short box one more time. We're gonna put all of our springs on. We're gonna reach through. Reach through and get your cotton strap. Both feet in. Think of pushing forward, not lifting up, so your hip flexors don't fire up. Sitting in the middle of your box, you're gonna start hands crossed on the chest. Okay, just like somebody punches you in the gut, exhale as you contract back, scoop, roll. And go back to your C curve. And rolling forward, stack the vertebra up. Again, exhale, scoop. Remember, pushing forward with your feet. Adding on, this time we go back. Hold that C curve, shoulders up, belly button back. Shoulders up, belly button back. No firing up the hip flexors. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way forward and come up. Good. Just adding on. Arms in, beautiful belly, 5th. Exhale. You scoop and round, open. Don't lose that C curve. Exhale. And back up. And up. No hip flexors. 2 more times each side. Last one. Good. Hold that 5th. Halo up. Exhale. Scoot down. And come up. Arms forward. Halo up. Two more. Last one. And bring it up. Beautiful. Feet on the rails, a little bit forward, scoot your booty back. Just gonna do a fold over. Release your lower back. Release the crown of the head. Good. Coming up, let's cross our right leg over, figure 4. Sit up nice and tall. Spiral over to the right. Spiral over to the left without unweighting your sit bones. And now let's come forward. Pressure on that knee. Hinge. Don't round. Hinge. Sternum presses toward the calf. Switch. Flexing through that foot to keep strength in the ankle. Spiral to the left. Both sit bones weighted. Spiral to the right. Good. Come center. Little pressure on that knee. Hinge. Long straight back. Good. And come up. All right, let's get rid of the box. Hold on one second. Okay. Let's go to red spring, one red spring. Okay. Let's do foot bar up. Standing on the machine. Half heel it with your right heel on the shoulder block. If you don't feel like you have balance today, get a whatchamajigger, a gondola stick. Come into a lunge, lift your belly off, push all the way back. Nice deep breath in. Lengthen through your left leg. And a little pike lift up. Both legs stay long and straight. Lift with the belly. Both legs extended. Good. Next one, we're going to meet up in that lunge. Bend your top knee, your left knee. Pull that carriage in with your right, extend. Pull it in, extend. Everything stays parallel. Your hands are just for stability. The work and the weight is in that right leg. You're lifted up in the belly. Tina. 4, 3, 2. Good. And next one, extend through that right leg, extend through the left. Open up into that full split extension. Pull up into scissor pike and bring it in. Tina. Okay, coming on to the other side. Left foot. Oops. No, sorry. My dog got me distracted. Right foot is up on the foot bar. Left foot is on the shoulder block. Push back into that lunge. Get yourself situated here. Lift your belly off your thigh. Good. Lengthen through. Pull into your pike. Little scissor pike in. Control that carriage coming in. 3. I know. 2. You were fine.
I just want to say hi to Tina.
Last one, we're going to meet up in that split position. Bend through your front knee, come back into that lunge, and your left knee draws that carriage in. Making sure your weight stays in that left foot. Find your big toe in particular. Belly's lifted off your thigh. Holding on to that imaginary golf ball right at the base of the pelvic floor. 4, 3, 2. Extending through that left leg, extend back through that right. Open up in that split extension. And come back in. Foot's down. Good, holding right here. Folding over. If you're dizzy, take a second. All right, left hand goes to the outside of the right foot. Right hand goes to the outside of the left foot. Pull yourself in. Good, releasing your hands. Come into a squat. You're gonna hold that squat. Sit back in your heels. 8, 7, 6, 5. Breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come down. Beautiful. Okay, let's go. Red, yellow, blue. Huh? No. All right, laying down. Head rests up or down as you wish. Fist distance between the knees. You're on your heels. Flex through the feet. In and out. All right, tiny imprint, not full imprint. We got that belly pulled in, ribs are closed. Halfway in, push out. The last 2 inches of that extension are a squeeze. 6, 5, 2. And next one, we're going to meet up in that extension. Tiny bend, reach longer, bend, reach longer. All the way straight legs. Squeeze the sit bones together. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's bring the carriage halfway in. Out and in. 6-inch range of motion. 5, 4. In and out. Pushing heels to the sit bones. And of course your quads are engaged. And let's close the motion all the way out. Bring it back in. Good. Narrow V. Still on our heels. Same thing. Out and in. Ribs are heavy. Make sure you're not pushing the carriage with your shoulders. Anchor that tailbone. 4, 3, 2. Let's meet up all the way out there. Tiny bend, longer extension, soften, longer stretch, longer stretch. 5, 4, squeezing. Good, one more. Let's bring the carriage halfway in, 6 inches, in and out. Sit bones connect to the heels. 5, 4, 3, 2. Close the motion all the way out, all the way in. Good. Great. Wide stance, externally rotated, heels all the way on the outside edge of the foot bar. Same thing, all the way out. Feel your sit bones, your glutes engage. Control that carriage in. Stopping before you hit your bumper. Ribs are closed. Neck is long, jaw is relaxed. 4, 3, 2, and let's meet up all the way out. Internally rotate, bring it in, knee circles. Feel the hip socket, do the rotation, as big a circle as you can control. 3, 2, last one. Let's reverse, come in, externally rotated, internal to push out. 3, 2, internally rotated, carriage is halfway in and out, 6 inches, 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, all the way out to close the motion. And let's bring it in. Good, knees to the chest. We'll rock back and forth. Happy baby. Extended V, reaching through the toes. Flex through the feet. Circles. Reverse direction. 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring it in. Balls of the feet are on the foot bar. Fist distance between the knees. Lift your heels high. Let's press out. Now find your big toe, inner ankle, pelvic floor alignment. Anchor that tailbone, right? In and out, heels stay high. Squeezing. Really feel the squeeze up into the glutes. Ribs are down, shoulders soft, jaw is relaxed. 4, 3, 2, let's meet up, full extension next time. Both heels down, squeeze, lift, down, lift. Accent is up, squeeze, 3, 2, heels stay high, single prance, push, and push. 3, 2, both heels high, carriage in, carriage out, heels down, heels up. Stay in flow, don't let that carriage crash. Control the carriage coming in. 4, 3, 2, and next one we meet up out there. Heels up, double prance, push, 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 push. Keep that glute engaged. Good, both heels high. And let's bring it in. Narrow V, heels together. Exhale, keeping the heels high, glutes together, in and out. Make sure you get that last 2 inches of squeeze and lengthening. Squeeze and lengthening. Four, 3, 2, and let's meet up here. Heels down, squeeze, lift up. Don't separate the heels. 4, 3, 2, heels high, single prance, push. Make sure to lift that heel back up. Good, both heels high. Let's put it together. Carriage in, carriage out, heels down, heels up. Engaging the glutes. Right at that hamstring glute insertion. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Let's meet at the top. Heels high, double push. Push, push. Push, push. Last time, each side. Heels high, and let's bring it in. Good. Knees to the chest. Roll your ankles. Happy baby. Good, let's crisscross above our knees. Above our knees. And then from there, holding on to the outside of our ankles. Pull your toes toward your shoulders. Uncross, other side. Cross above the knee. Bend, flex, and draw your toes toward your shoulders. Release and come up, go to roll to the side. Let's do a little mermaid. So just one red spring. And we'll start right shin against the shoulder blocks. Left shin is parallel to the carriage. Alrighty, try and sit that right hip down. Square the shoulders, square the hips. Find the outside of your shoulder blocks. Spiral. Try and square your shoulders. Open in the sternum, close the ribs. Try and keep those sit bones evenly weighted on the carriage. Get taller. Visualize that spiral up. Release. Left hand comes to the foot bar. We're pushing out and arcing over. Lifting up in the rib cage and up. Don't let that carriage crash in. Do it 6 times. Last 3. 2. Let's meet up here. That full arc extension, spiral in the waist, heels of the hand on the foot bar, press your chest down. Lengthen through the torso, pull your shoulders out of your ears. 6 push-ups. 3 more, belly buttons in. 2. And let's meet up in that extension, coming in mermaid, little lift arch. Push through. Lead with the crown of the head, the chest. One more. And up. And we push down, facing the well. Walk your left hand to the center of the foot bar. Spiral over. Don't miss this last extension stretch. And lift up. And last spiral. Back to the shoulder blocks. Open up through the chest. Try and lead with that sternum. And release. Good. Going to the other side. Left shin against the shoulder blocks, right shin along the line of the carriage and rails. Drop that inside hip. Hold on to the outside of the shoulder blocks and spiral up. Drop that shoulder. Let your gaze follow so you feel yourself wring yourself out at the waist. Good. Unwind. Right hand to the center of the foot bar and arcing over. And up. Last one, take that side extension, spiral, facing the well. Pull your shoulders down, press your chest in, and 6 push-ups. Your nose is barely skimming over that foot bar. Last 2. And this time as we push out, again, press your chest in and extending up. Lead with the sternum, lengthen through the waist. Good. Right hand comes to the center of the foot bar, last side extension. Reach up out and over, and holding on to the back of the shoulder blocks. Last spiral, drop that shoulder. Good. Unwinding. Alrighty, foot bar up or down, it doesn't matter. Let's go one yellow, one blue. We're gonna lay on our back, feet are in the long black straps. Okay, parallel feet. Let's separate our ankles by that fist distance. Drawing same lines in the sand. Ribs are closed, tailbone is down, flexing through the feet. Only come back so your knees are at your hips and pushing through. Keeping that same distance between your ankles. Good, adding on. Lengthen through the feet, come up toward 90. Pressing through that same line in the sand, flex tabletop in. 3, shoulders down, ribs down. 'Kay, this time we come to 45 degrees, externally rotate, same thing. Just in and out, first pushing through the heels, keeping that same line. Heels stay separated. And now working through the feet, lengthen, up to the sky, flex, bend in. Good, last one. 45 degrees, opening to the bottom of the circle, heels tap in. Double tap, 2 times, tap, tap, open. Tap, tap. 4, 3, keep those sit bones reaching toward one another. 2, and full circles, open at the bottom, coming up to the top. Feel the hip socket, rotate, anchoring that tailbone, keeping your lower back neutral. Three more. Two. And last one, walk in the park from 45 degrees, parallel. Rolling up through the hips if you prefer, staying flat on the carriage, that's fine. We got to keep it true. We got to keep it true. Last time each side. And we're gonna come tailbone down, legs 90, start circles there. You know what we do. You know what we do. This isn't really what you think it is. That is, if you even take it in the first place. The first place isn't always the winner, and winning isn't everything. And this is not a race. 4 more. I'm not an android. I am not a mongoloid. I am not annoyed by the board. 3. This is not a trick, son. You are not a bit. All right, next circle as we open up into that wide V extension. Let's meet up there, externally rotated. Second position, plie, push out. push out. Shoulders down, ribs are closed. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's come up to 90, flex through the feet. Reach your heels to the sky, tipping your pelvis toward that far wall even more. Opening to your extended V, flexed feet. Point through the toes. And cable assist, let's come into butterfly.
The world is full of bullshitters, liars and triers and quitters. Cribbage wannabes thought I was using our is, and everybody in your business. Now what is knowing your main aim when you were just a blot and a stain on the planetary plane?